We are supposed to be the good guys.
We are.
Hello everyone, this is your good old neighbor Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse and Frozen 2 fan 2001 here. Last time we talked about Super Pet, now it's time we're going to talk about the movie. Starting Sam Greenfield, want to get a lucky penny to make her life more luckier. Sorry guys, so today I'm doing a video called Why I Was Wrong with the movie called Luck. Honestly guys, I used to hate this movie when this movie came out because I just watched this movie on HE Today CC while I was editing my video, and I was thought, yeah, this film looks too generic, honestly. Sorry guys, and I have audacity to copy Frozen Stain Studios' opinion, because every single time I'm gonna give somebody positive for this movie, I'll probably Frozen say, the main reason why you like the movie is because Sam Greenfield. Yes, Sam Greenfield is the main reason why I like the film, but honestly guys, more I just think about it after 1 year later, and happy first anniversary to this movie, by the way. I gotta say, this film is not that bad, honestly. But this film is not the best. But honestly guys, there are much better animated film that came out from last year instead of this. Like right here, the mediocre Strange War. Yes, people, I think that film is a mediocre now. Getting between in particular, and last not least, Turning Red, and last not least, Puss in Boot: The Last Wish. Puss in Boot: The Last Wish is a much better movie than Luck movie, honestly. Sorry guys, I still have some positive and I still have some negative. Honestly guys, I'll probably this film we're gonna get a exact same rating, just like Spy for the Book of Saul and Minions: The Rise Group. Maybe we'll see. Anyway guys, no further ado, let's talk about why I was wrong with the movie called Luck, which is the very first Skydance animation from John Lasseter. Honestly guys, I'll probably everyone know about the guy named John Lasseter. Yup, the same guy that he brought you Toy Story and Cars. And honestly guys, I still think John Lasseter is a great guy in the Skydance animation, and I know he did some bad things in the past, just like the harassment nonsense they doing right now at the Disney company back in 2015, back in 8 years ago. I was in the past now. So how about you just move that to the past already and give John Lasseter a chance? Yup, I'm a defender of John Lasseter, because I'm not gonna hate John Lasseter just because what he did in the past. Like seriously, why in the world of Neptune that people are bringing up the past? Just like Yoshi from the SML say, you always bring up the past. Yup, you blame people in the past, and that past you need to cut it out. And sorry guys, and just honestly guys, the same as me. Just because I did bad things in the past, it didn't mean it's the worst thing in the planet and think it's a big deal, honestly. Yeah, it's not really a big deal. So yeah. Honestly guys, yes, I understand. John Lasseter did some bad thing in the past. There's some harassment, which I don't want to say the first word end of a harassment, so I don't want to say it, so let's not go cuckoo in the head at this point. But honestly guys, even John Lasseter did a bad thing in the past, but I do like him no matter what. I do enjoy him, his Toy Story film, and I did not enjoy Cars 3. Well, honestly guys, even Cars 3, it did not directed by John Lasseter, it's directed by someone else, and that's why Cars 3 is a pretty mediocre movie, and I think it's overrated, just like Lady Bird and all that. So yeah, in Toy Story, I do enjoy his Toy Story film, so people, there was no need to bring up that thing that John Lasseter did, and there was no need to call Skydance Animation as the worst studio ever. Honestly guys, the part of the main reason why you're doing this is because of John Lasseter. Like honestly guys, this is the main reason why I'm defending this movie, because I want to defend John Lasseter. And John Lasseter, if you're watching this, I know you feel shame for yourself, and there was no need to do that. But that was in the past now. That was in the past. Even you don't work for Pixar, but honestly, at least forgot Skydance Animation. At least forgot what that one studio that John Lasseter is going to do. Honestly, guys, I'll probably Animate would say that John Lasseter deserve to get retired and send him to the court. Honestly, guys, you got a way to go. Honestly, guys, it was 8 years ago, and after 8 years later, and we still have this conversation. Like honestly, guys, the same thing with Michael Jenner's a pedophile. Michael J is not a pedophile, and John Lasseter is not a bad person. I think Amber Todd and Agent Miller is way worse people out there, and even Frozen Studio. Honestly, guys, I prefer John Lasseter better than Frozen Studio. Yes, I understand. John Lasseter did a bad thing in the past, but that was in the past now. So let's get that past in the dumpster fire, and let's forgive John Lasseter. Not trying to be disgusting, but I just feel bad for John Lasseter. About John Lasseter, it just feels shameful to yourself. Look, accident happened, but anyway, guys, I'm very sorry I keep talking about John Lasseter instead of the movie. And you know what? Let's talk about my opinion on the movie before I get controversial comment on my John Lasseter opinion. So, guys, if you don't like John Lasseter, that's fine. Just don't. Honestly, guys, just don't say Skydance Animation is the worst studio ever. So how in the world of Neptune that Skydance is way worse than Video Game Cradle or the animation studio who brought you Will There Go to Crap and Food Fight? So there are way worse people out there. And honestly, guys, I prefer John Lasseter better than Frozen Studio. Just blame up in the past, leave it alone, and stop with this conversation nonsense. Anyway, guys, let's talk about the movie called Luck. I used to do not like that film, and I give one of the most lowest rating out of my review of my YouTube channel. And honestly, guys, I cannot believe why I nominate this I nominate this film on Worst Picture nomination, which I don't understand why. I don't understand why I did that. Honestly, guys, I prefer this film better than Ice Age, Adventure of the Buck Wild, and Hotel Transylvania and Transylvania, which I might redo rant on that movie because that film is honestly one of the worst occlusion I ever saw in the movie, period. But I still have some positive for this film. Honestly, guys, yeah, sure, the story is cliche now, but at least some of the story that you feel bad that Sam Greenfield didn't get a lucky penny, because if without the lucky penny, her life is just really screwed up. Well, honestly, guys, I really know some people say effed up, but honestly, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say screw up instead of f up anyway. And the characters, honestly, guys, here's some character I do enjoy, like Sam Greenfield. She's honestly one of my favorite characters of this film. And to be honest, Sam Greenfield, she kind of remind me that she's from a Disney movie instead of Skydance Animation, because Skydance Animation character design is kind of remind me that this film is from Disney better than Skydance Animation. So Sam Greenfield with her jean design, I do love her jean design anyway. Anyway, guys, I do enjoy Bob the Cat. Is from the same actor that he was in Mission Impossible movie and Ice Age, Dawn of a Dinosaur, Ice Age Collision Course, and Ice Age Adventure of the Buck Wild. So yeah, honestly, guys, and his performance as Bob the Cat is honestly one of the weakest performances I ever seen from the guy. Honestly, guys, his character from Mission Impossible is a much better character than Bob the Cat, honestly. Anyway, guys, and we got the same actor that he was in Toy Story as Ham, Cars as Max, and what's not least, and that one character from the circus bugs from A Bug's Life. He's a alright character. I do admit that he's a alright character, honestly. And we got Whoopi Goldberg, honestly, guys. I do like her some movie, but I did not like her in that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 2014, and I did not like her in this film, and I absolutely did not like her in that new 9/11 movie that came out like 6 years ago. Like, seriously, why that film is even in existence in the first place? We need to ban that movie for once. Yeah, that was totally disrespectful. That is totally disrespectful that back then, like 6 years ago, they made a 9/11 movie and make it as a comedy movie. Like, seriously, that's a totally disrespectful. That's even, oh my god, this even was in, oh my god, this even was in that Today Show was talk about that thing that I don't want to say it on YouTube, which I don't want to say it. Please don't make me to. Anyway, and the animation is the greatest animation I have seen from Skydance Animation, because Skydance Animation, honestly, guys, they will not let us down for the animation, so I cannot wait for the next movie about it. And this film has some emotional moments too, like the scene when Sam Greenfield talking to Bob the Cat. Honestly, guys, that scene right there was really beautiful, honestly. And honestly, guys, and this movie has some song too. I got one song called "The Lucky Star," which is the weakest song of the entire movie, which I won't mind it. Sorry, guys, and I still have some few negative I have for this movie. first off, the story is just feel generic. Like seriously, we see that type of story like a million times. And yeah, sure, the story can be great, can be original, but honestly, the movie's about Saint Greenfield want to get a lucky penny, just to depress her daughter. Like seriously, we see that type of story as a million times. It's cliche now. This is not original. John has to do better. Do better than that. So yeah, guys, and that dragon girl, where she's over here, honestly, guys, her character from Whitby Gilman as the queen is a much better performance than her as the dragon. Honestly, guys, the main reason why I'm saying that it's because number one, she's way better, and number two, she's from the same actress that she was in Whoopi Gilman, Tina Turner. So yeah. Honestly, guys, and some of the scene was completely unnecessary. And honestly, guys, and here's some scene that I think is cringe. Honestly, like that one over there, like they're doing yoga. Honestly, guys, that was cringe. So overall, guys, Work is a pretty mediocre movie. It's a pretty meh movie. Yeah, sure, this film has some positive, but this film has some negative too at the same time. The one question is this the worst animated film for last year? Absolutely not. Do you honestly think this film is way worse than Paul the Fury, The Legend of the Hank? Honestly, guys, more I think on the movie, and more I just really hate that movie. That film is absolutely terrible, god-awful, and it's such a stupid movie about Michael Cera as a dog when it becomes a Semite. Like seriously, Michael Cera and Samuel L. Jackson, get yourself together. I don't want to see you in that Paul the Fury movie ever again. And I really hope Paul the Fury will not get a TV show. Honestly, guys, I rather see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mutant Mayhem better to see a Paul the Fury. Let me say it one more time. I rather see Mutant Mayhem 100 times better than Paul the Fury. Honestly, guys, even I haven't seen Mutant Mayhem, but I just heard that the digital release is going to come out on September 5th. So I cannot wait to watch it and give it like a 99 10 or 10 out of 10. I don't know. Anyway, guys, honestly, guys, let me go to my rating before I end this video real quick. And I'm very sorry, I've been watching the Ninjago movie. I'm sorry, I've been looking at Nia because she is such a beauty. Don't judge me. Sorry, guys, I am giving Work a 5 out of 10. It's a meth movie. Honestly, guys, I wish this film could do better. Well, why this film is rated G? Like, seriously, that's the biggest problem of the movie. Why this film is rated G? Why not PG? Why not PG? Honestly, guys, if this film to be rated PG, this film will get a 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. But now I'm gonna give this film like a 5 out of 10. It's a meth movie. So yeah, that was my video called Why I Was Wrong with the Work movie. Honestly, guys, just don't hate this movie just because John Lasseter is evolving with the studio. Honestly, guys, not because of John Lasseter, it's not because of the Sky Animation, it's because this film is mediocre. Stop blaming on John Lasseter. Honestly, guys, just because he did something bad in the past didn't mean you have to bring it up. Honestly, guys, that is a type of nonsense. It just makes me angry so much. Honestly, guys, this is the main reason why this internet... Oh my goodness, this is the main reason why this internet is like a crown man. Honk honk. You hear me? Copper copper? Honk honk. Anyway, man, I cannot believe why people are just hating on John Lasseter after 8 years later. After 8 years later, people are still complaining about what happened to John Lasseter. Why not the other studio? Why not the other studio? Like the studio that who brought you the Hoodwink movie, the Hood vs. Evil, and the Escape of Planet Earth? How will you hate that studio? Because it's from that creepy guy in that studio, which his studio is way worse than Skydance Animation. So give Skydance Animation a chance. Just give this a chance. Give this a chance, and give Sam Greenfield a chance. Honestly, guys, just because John Lasseter did bad things in the past didn't mean he's a bad person, right? Right, for goodness sakes. All the stuff that he did, give you a Toy Story film and cars, and this is how you pay him? Like, seriously? Seriously? Yeah, I'm done talking about it. Honestly, guys, I'm done talking about John Lasseter. Controversial. And you know what? Just because, honestly, guys, doing to John Lasseter did bad thing in the past, I'm still gonna defend him no matter what. And no, people, I'm not gonna defend John Major from the guy that he was in a Wilkie show, and the season 2 is going to come out, and Kane's going to be in that. So I'm not excited to see Kane again. So after what he did with the woman, I'm not looking forward to it. The same thing with the actor for Wakanda Forever. Man, what kind of society we're living in, huh? After 8 years later, and now people are complaining about John Lasseter instead of Jonathan Major. I'm not trying to be racist, but you gotta get it on to him because he did bad thing too, you know. A lot of people did bad thing too. And this is what people do. You can see them as a great, lovely people, but if you look at the inside is just pure evil. Yep, all I gotta say, but even they're nice to you, but you gotta look at the inside. If you look at the inside, people is so bad at the inside. People can be good at the outside, but the inside is just ain't good, honestly. Sorry guys, and honestly, tell me what your opinion on this film on the comment section below. Honestly guys, if you haven't seen this film, it's on Apple TV Plus, which honestly guys, I'm not gonna pay Apple TV Plus for this film. And honestly guys, and I keep starting the promote of this film because that was pretty genius that my Apple, which is my location, Apple, did a promote for this film. And every time you go to the Apple website and you're seeing Sam Greenfield and Bob the Cat do some random stuff, and that was pretty genius too. So I'm gonna sorry guys, I'm gonna give a lot of applause about Apple did it. And speaking of that, brother Marcus really love Apple because if you want your iPhone fixed, well, you got my brother Marcus. He will help you out. Sorry guys, if you like this video when Sam Greenfield want to get a lucky penny to replace her daughter, which is cliche now, please, I highly recommend you hit the subscribe button, turn on notification, and share the video with your whole family. And stay tuned for my movie review of the Barbie movie and Harry Thomas picture. You're gonna love this, pal. Your favorite movie of the year is finally getting a review. Honestly, guys, I was originally gonna do a double movie review of Barbieheimer, but Barbieheimer meme is completely over. It's come to the close, and now meme is going to be Shane Beetle. Well, typically it's called Shane and Blue Beetle, but Shane and Blue Beetle is coming out the same day, so kids go see Blue Beetle. Do not see Shrey because Shrey is not a kid's film. Honestly, guys, just because it's the talking dog movie, it didn't mean it's a kiddie movie. No, just like Will Ferrell was saying in the TV spot, it's filthy odd rating. Yeah, you got that right. You got that right. A Lloyd business. Yeah, you got that right, Will Ferrell, because that film is dirty. Dirty is nasty in a good way. So guys, subscribe, comment, share the video with your family, and tell me what your favorite anime movie from last year. My favorite anime movie from last year, and yes, I already know a lot of people will pick The Last Wish, but The Last Wish, even though it's a great film, but I still have some negative. But I might rewatch it on Netflix, and maybe my rating will go up, so we'll see. Anyway, guys, for right now, my favorite anime film, which is another thing, Getting Return of Panikido, that film was way better than the Disney live-action remake, which, screw that movie. I mean, screw the Disney remake of that movie, and the Netflix one is so much better than the Disney live-action remake. Mickey Mouse, stop this nonsense. This is the main reason why Barbie is kicking your butt. The same thing with Oppenheimer. I'm sorry. This is the main reason why Barbieheimer is beating Disney at the box office, because all of a sudden they're going to greenlight some generic crap. Honestly, guys, not just Tango's going to get a live-action remake. Honestly, guys, the animated Lion King, which is the one animated film about a hand drawing, they're gonna get a remake. Like, seriously, nobody asked for this nonsense. Nobody asked for the Lion King anime movie to be remake. Like, seriously, stop touching the movie that is already done, and people treasured it, and just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Oh my goodness, I really hope I could go to the Disney company and I will tell them what to do. I will be your new CEO. I will be a CEO. All you need to do is get rid of all bunch of wokeness, get rid of all about the lesbian gay, because we don't need that in the Disney movie, darn it. It's Disney, not Warner Brothers. And most importantly, stop remaking some movie that based on the modern Disney film, like Wreck-It Ralph, Frozen, Big Hero 6, Zootopia, and Tangle. Those films do not deserve like a remake, especially for The Princess of Frog and Moana. Please don't remake it. And if they touch Chicken Little, I'm just going to lose hope for this generation, because honestly, guys, I cannot stand Chicken Little. And the Legend of Ninjago movie will have the same concept like Chicken Little, because that film is all about Lloyd wanting to go to school, and and the high school friend was trying to be mean to Lloyd, and there was a scene when Cheeritos say "Booyah!" Oh my goodness, what the heck am I watching? Am I watching a Lego movie, or am I watching the Chicken Little over again? I do not want to see another movie based on Chicken Little. Like, seriously, Chicken Little is the worst Disney movie ever. Yep, it's even worse than Anonymous Turd, Home in the Range, more like Home in the Crappy, In the Wild, more like Madagascar Wepa, because that film is nothing like a Madagascar Wepa. That's the main reason why the Disney Dead Zone. Walt Disney is rolling from his grave. And people, leave John Lasseter alone. He's enjoying his lifetime, and now he's got his own animation studio, which is not the Skydance Animation. And the one studio that he bought, that bought the Escape of Planet Earth and Hoodwink is much worse than John Lasseter, in my opinion. I prefer John Lasseter better than the guy that he bought you, Hoodwink. Yeah, I don't want to talk about him. He's disgusting. Sorry, guys. Subscribe, comment, share the video with your family, and tell me what's your favorite of the Skydance movie. My favorite Skydance movie is tied with Mission Impossible and Top Gun Maverick. I think Top Gun Maverick is the best Skydance movie ever. Yeah, sure, Mission Impossible Fallout is the epic, brilliant masterpiece, but I think Top Gun Maverick is my favorite Tom Cruise movie ever. And speak of Mission Impossible, I might watch Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 when the digital come out, because I don't normally see Mission Impossible movie in theaters. So I'm probably some people of my family member haven't seen all the Mission Impossible movies. Sorry guys, and this is Nick Hicks review signing off for now. What typically is not a video. Honestly guys, typically it's not a review. It's like a video called Why I Was Wrong with movie that I used to hate but now not anymore. So maybe I could do the same thing with Bad Mom. So yeah. Sorry guys, this is Nick Hicks video signing off for now. And Sanguine Phil, I love you. And honestly guys, she's not a teenager. She's a grown adult, and stop getting on with me just because she lives in her family didn't mean she's a kid. She's not a kid. She's not a teenager. She's a grown adult. She's voiced by a grown adult. This video signing off for now, and have a great morning everyone, and I see you guys in my next video later on tonight. My next review is How to Beat the Barbie Movie. Goodbye!